everyone, we're back. Welcome to the DLG. Today I'm on my way out to Fay Canyon in Sedona, Arizona. And I love Fay Canyon. It's a relatively mild hike. It's pretty flat, very sandy, right along a dry creek bed, and it's out in Boynton Canyon. The thing that I love about Fay Canyon is that it gives you pretty much everything that Sedona has to offer. You start out in some very desolate terrain, and then it goes into the junipers and into the bigger pine trees, and then pretty soon you're in the canyon. So it kind of gives you the feeling that you're in the bottom of the Grand Canyon looking up. Beautiful hike. I hope you guys enjoy it. Stay with us. So here we are. Fay Canyon is part of the Seven Canyons Wilderness. This is one of the 7 secret canyons that we're going to be going up right here. It's beautiful back in there, and I hope you guys enjoy it. A fed bear is a dead bear. Actually, you really shouldn't mess with any of the wildlife out here. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but out at the Grand Canyon, some people found a baby elk. They put it in the back of their car, took it to the ranger station because they thought that the elk might be cold. And it didn't end well for the elk because it couldn't be reintroduced. None of the other elks would have anything to do with it. It didn't turn out real good. So if you guys are hiking, you're going to see an awful lot of these plants out here. This is called a soap yucca. It's a member of the yucca family, and the Native Americans used to take the strands out of the center of this plant, and they would sew their clothing together. These strands are extremely tough and durable, and they pull right out of the center, and they're very strong. They also take these blades and they would weave baskets with it. But the unique thing about this plant is that it's the roots. The root of this plant is will make soap. That's why they call it a soap yucca. And they take the soap, they take the roots, and they'd smash it down into a paste, and they'd use it to wash their clothing, their hair, their bodies with. They take it down by the river. Makes a beautiful soap. So if you guys are ever down by Beaver Creek, the Verde River, Oak Creek, and you happen to see soap suds going by, very good possibility is that's not pollution. It just means that one of these plants is close to the water's edge, and it's creating soap as the water runs across the roots. It's a very interesting plant, and Native Americans used it for a lot of things. Raccoon prints. So all of this is broom snakeweed. Native Americans pull this up by the roots, and they would lash it together, and they'd use it like a broom, and they'd sweep out their dwellings with it. They would also take the roots of the plant, and they would smash it into a paste similar to the soap yucca, and they would apply it to non-venomous snake bites, scorpion bites, and the like. They would also take the grass itself on here. They would dry it out, and they would turn it into a tea. And if you wanted to have a vision, you would drink that tea in your sacred spot, and it would cause you to have a vision. Now, for the longest time, I thought that this was a hallucinogenic, but it isn't. It just makes you really sick, gives you really high fever. So this here is a shaggy bark juniper. Very shaggy bark. This was used for a number of different things. Believe it or not, the Native Americans used this to diaper their babies with. You take this down by the river, you smash it out with a stone, eventually it'll make a really soft cotton-like material. And they would use it to make clothing. They put it in the soles of their shoes. But the coolest thing about this shaggy bark juniper tree is that But they figured out that if they diapered their babies with it, and the baby had a diaper rash, it actually took the diaper rash away. It has like a neosporin type of property to it. Very cool. People take this and they make walking sticks and all kinds of stuff out of it. I actually prefer just to leave it alone. Beautiful Arizona firecrackers. They're blooming all over the place out here. See, this is one of the reasons I love hiking out here in Fay Canyon, is that the further down this trail you go, the more shady it gets, the deeper into the canyon you get. It's very comfortable, very quiet walk. If you come up here on the weekends, you're liable to encounter a lot of people, but I've only really crossed paths with one couple walking down this trail. I'm out of breath. Told you that in the intro that this was fairly flat, and it is, but it's deceiving because you are going uphill almost the entire way. And it's about 1.5 miles of a gradual uphill incline. So, this is a great example of an alligator juniper. Beautiful. Man, because of the monsoons, the humidity level is kind of crazy today. I'm sweating like crazy. But it's worth it, because I really love being out here. Made it all the way to the end. Oh my God, beautiful up here. So, when I was going through my everyday carry video, I did a little thing about these wet wipes, these baby wipes. This is where they come in really, really handy. Usually what I do is I put them in a plastic bag and put a few drops of water in. It helps also keep it moist. Really helps to cool you down. So normally I carry water, but for some reason today I decided to bring ice with some tea, which is also really good. Oh, this rock is cool against my back too. I love the tea. So we're heading back out of here. Had a wonderful time up here today. Weather's just perfect. It's absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful wispy white clouds. So that's about it for this vlog. Be sure and like and subscribe. And we'll talk to you guys again next time.